अगर नॉलेज चाहिए बट पॉडकास्ट कंज्यूम नहीं करने तो वेलकम टू द राइट चैनल फॉर यू. इट्स TRS Clips. As a scientist, what are you the most excited about in terms of the research you'll do in the next 10 years?
See, one thing is I always been a very disruptor in thought process of how I want to be a doctor. I don't want to just be a part of a curative thing. I want to be a holistic of healing. So two important factors. One is to predict what will come 10 years. Like I said about fasting insulin, I will think that tears will able to predict a lot, including Alzheimer's. And my next foray is going to be into cancers and figuring out what proteins are secreted. That is going to be a very big area of work, God willing. The second is, which I'm very close, which will be one of the first ever, is to do a gene therapy. That means you correct the genetics of corneal diseases and to make the genes more functional better. So, what is the foundation of our health? Is the genes.
As in, the code of your body is
Bodies
in
here.
your genes.
In one of your code is wrong, you showed that keratoconus. The keratoconus becomes aggressive.
I'll just simplify this a little more. Basically, your body is made up of cells. Those cells contain
Chromosomes, and each chromosomes contain DNA, and each of those DNA contains proteins.
Okay.
So what does like chromosomes, then your DNA, and then DNA becomes that every DNA has to send message to the cells to produce proteins, because we need proteins are the build amino acids. Each of this DNA has certain same level of amino acids, which is like a coded. It's called the God's codes. So, for example, you want to have a hair which is straight, you have a code which comes to the scalp.
It's like the seed to a plant.
Absolutely. But in that whole process of coding, sometimes some codes get wrong. And that wrong codes create what? Maybe a disease.
As in, there are some negative codes also present.
Exactly.
Like, this would be bad genes.
We call it as genes, but it's actually in the coding.
So, effectively, if your family has a particular kind of lifestyle disease, like you're prone to heart disease,
then you pass it on to your children.
Okay. And you're saying that specifically for the eye?
There are so many in the body, but we started working on few things. One is the eye disease, which is we are very come close to treating it.
Gotcha.
With probably a small injection or a future in the drops thing. So where you can change the code and make how do we change the code? You need something to enter a cell. Entering a cell is nothing can enter the cell. See how scientists are so intelligent who thought about it. Somebody said, what does enter a cell easily? A virus. There's a specific group of virus called adenoviral virus. You take the gene of that virus so that the virus doesn't infect you. You add the corrected gene to it. There is something called as we can edit the gene. That's what we work. And you edit the gene, and then what the virus do? It's like your spacecraft. It goes into any cell, and then it removes the load of that thing, and your cell, which was now behaving erratically, suddenly starts becoming controlled.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's a virus taking a load like a rocket into your cell. So now, why is it important? Is because more than 140 odd human diseases, when our children come into and their children come, it is not going to be just an injection or something. It's going to be they treat your genes. So that is where I feel is going to be the next thing. Why is it important for us is a lot of these injections or these treatments are available outside, few of them. But one of the costliest injections ever made in human body is one for the gene therapy for the blindness. It costs something like 10 or 12 crores. I don't know about
one injection that costs 10 to 12 crores.
I don't know about today's conversion, even more. But imagine how many of us can afford that. So our vision was to create an Indian-made, indigenously built-in therapies, which we created our own labs to do it with the scientists. And we created, we could do our own. In the next few years, we will remove few zeros of that thing, and we'll be able to make it affordable to everybody because we are manufacturing, we have control on it.
Got it. So currently, the process to fight diseases is usually related to the cures or it's related to taking a vaccine.
Yes.
But you're saying in the next 5 to 10 years, it's also going to be related to gene therapy.
Genes, stem cells, repair, regenerative therapies.
So I'm assuming you've been a doctor for 20 to 30 years.
23, 24 years now.
24 years. Do you think that medical science has reached a point of some revolution?
I see a revolution is happening every day in some form or the other. It's about our ability to accept it.
Okay.
We are very rigid in accepting things.
Gotcha.
So some are so that's what I said. Being a disruptor, sometimes most of your revolutions are not accepted at all.
Gotcha. But this gene therapy revolution now seems to be
It is.
very
The
close.
The government is also very excited about these things.
So in how many years will we see these kind of treatments?
Hopefully, if we come to your show next year, we would be having the gene therapy.
Oh, already?
Corneal, yes, the one you showed.
This is for the eye.
This is for the eye. That will be the first one in the world for the eye.
And what about other body parts?
Lot of places. We are also working on the muscular dystrophies.
Okay.
The children who get that the muscular dystrophy, they can't walk. We are working on them. We are working on hemophilia. Also, that's one of the areas of work. And we are working on multiple other diseases other than the eye, because I believe strongly we have to fight the next wave of diseases, especially cancers and other things, through the genetic.
Wow.
They're trying to work on the genetic code.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for watching the clip, दोस्तों. मेरा होप ये है कि आप हर हफ्ते इसी चैनल पर लौट आओ ताकि जितने भी पॉडकास्ट हम अपलोड कर रहे हैं ना, उनका सार आपको इस चैनल पर मिले.